Hello, my name is Jessica Sanchez, and I'm going to be going over classroom basics. Generally, our classrooms at UT Pan American are no more than 20 by 20 meters long and wide. The reason behind that is because of text chat. We want to make sure that everyone in the classroom can read each other's texts. Each room is also set so that the voice does not carry over to the other rooms. So let's go over some classroom basics. The first thing we're going to go over is sitting down in your classroom. So you'll notice some chairs here. Depending on the class you're taking, each chair will look different. So in order to sit down, there's two ways. It's really simple. Either hover your mouse over the chair, which I'm doing here, and you're going to notice a chair icon appear. When you see that chair icon, simply left mouse click and you're sitting down. To stand back up, you'll notice a stand button at the bottom of the screen. I'm going to simply click on that and I'm standing back up. Another way to sit down, just in case the chairs don't have this little chair icon that appears, is to right click over it and select sit here. And by the way, I'm using Second Life Client Viewer, but the instructions are the same for the Firestorm Viewer. Now, you'll notice that each of our chairs in Second Life at UT Pan American Island have a hand raise feature. You'll notice that because every time you sit down, you'll get this notification at the bottom left-hand side of your screen. If you want to raise your hand in Second Life, it's really simple. Click on the page up button on your keyboard, and you'll notice your hand go up. So you'll notice my avatar's hand go up. If I want to put my hand back down, all I have to do is click on the page down button on the keyboard and my hand goes down. If you are using a Mac that does not have, with a keyboard that does not have the page up and page down button, you're going to simply click on the function up and down arrow. By the way, you'll notice I didn't click on the page down button because I wanted to show you something else. If you leave your hand raised for a while, you'll notice your avatar's hand begin to wave to try to get your professor's attention. So, rule of thumb for raising your hand or trying to ask a question, first use the raise hand button on your keyboard. If your professor still doesn't call on you, simply click on the text chat button at the bottom left-hand side and type in the field box, "Sir, I have a question," or "Ma'am, I have a question." If that still doesn't work, then you're going to click on the speak button. Just click to activate it, say, "Sir, I have a question," and then deactivate it once he calls on you, he or she calls on you. So that's raising your hand in Second Life. So I'm going to go ahead and put my hand down by clicking on the page down button on your keyboard. Another thing that's important to be able to do is to zoom in and out of objects. The reason behind that is, notice these chairs here. If you're sitting in the back of the room, you're going to notice that it's kind of hard to see the PowerPoint screen or the front of the room. So if I want to get a better view, I'm going to zoom in. So to zoom in, what you're going to do is hold the Alt key on your keyboard, then click on the board, and then either scroll with your mouse forward and back, or use your up and down arrows on your keyboard to zoom in and out. So it's holding down the Alt key and then clicking on the board to center in on that object. Then you can let go the Alt key and then zoom in and out using either the scroll bar on your mouse or the up and down arrow on your keyboard. To get back to normal view, press Escape. Alright, so that's zooming in and out of objects.